Sean, just last game before the break, always a game where you want to leave pretty much everything on the ice, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're a team looking for a win. It's at some point it comes to a time where you're looking for a result. I think that's what you're going to find. Us as a team tonight, we're focused on doing what we need to do, and it's going to take 60 minutes of good effort. And we think it's basic for us. It's effort. It's sticking to our system. And there's no magic fix to this. It's really just the basics, winning your puck battles. And when we start doing that, we're going to get on the right side of this. And you got to start somewhere. And tonight is our plan to start.
You used the word effort, and I know that was something that maybe slipped a little bit in Philly after several games where you guys were right on it. Maybe slipped a little bit. Do you need to kind of crank it up a little bit more tonight?
Well, I think the efforts are non-negotiable for our team. I think there's no question about that. So that's something that needs to come every day. For all 60 minutes, there's going to be mistakes. It's hockey. We'll get better from those, but effort needs to be there 100% of the time, and that starts with every single guy, and myself included.
I think the effort against Philadelphia was maybe not what it had been the previous 3 or 4 games against some really good teams. I feel like you got to kind of crank it up as a team again here tonight.
Yeah, coming here in Chicago, being able to spend a couple days, it's always been nice, but we have a job to do tonight, and we're gonna have to turn that dial up. They're a team that's looking for a win also, and we're in the same boat, so we're gonna have to find that extra effort.
You will get, I believe, Boquist back with you tonight. How much does that help things on the blue line?
Yeah, it's huge. His ability to drive the play, using his legs, his vision, and all that. So it's exciting. He's a piece that can help drive the play, so it'll be good.
Yeah. Last game before the break, Andrew, you just leave it all on the ice, right? Knowing that you've got 3 or 4 days to just sort of relax a little bit?
Yeah, going into the holidays with a win is all we can really ask for here. We know the job that it's at stake tonight, and we're just gonna have to find a way to get it done.
Let's start with your lineup. Boquist back tonight?
Yeah,
Yes?
Boquist is in. Christensen will be out. Forwards are the same. Daniel will start.
Okay. With Pokey, you get a veteran defenseman back. How much does that help in terms of what you can do 5-on-5 power play all the way through?
Well, the veteran part helps. The time away, it's yet to be seen. It's skating and conditioning and practices are one thing, but he's been away for a long time. So we'll see what it looks like here early. It's just getting up to speed. You do practice. We did a lot of team stuff yesterday just to try and, honestly, for him, to help him a little bit and our team, but put him in those situations, because once the game starts, it happens fast when you haven't been part of it. So you can do video, you can do that, but you got to get in it, and hopefully he can adjust quickly.
Last game here tonight before the break, how much is the message? Just leave it out there on the ice, everything you got.
Yeah, they know that. I don't have to tell them that. They know what's ahead. So go and lay it on the line. It's we've been close in some of these games, and I didn't love us last game. I felt the energy was down, the execution was down, and it cost us in that game. But there's a lot of positives in a lot of these games that we hadn't got the result. But you got to get the result. That's what we do, and what we're always looking for. That's how you enjoy the Christmas season. That's how you enjoy any season, is with the win. So hopefully tonight we can get on the right side of it.
You mentioned that effort thing after the game the other night. Was that, I don't know how to phrase this other than just to ask you. You played some pretty high-profile teams prior to Philadelphia. Did it drop a little bit maybe on just based on who you were playing?
Well, first of all, we're not in any position to overlook any team. And I don't think the guys did that. Was it the back-to-back? Was it just why are they low in energy? I don't know. If we knew those answers, it doesn't happen. We're all trying to figure that out and why. But you have to execute. You have to execute and put yourself in a good position. It wasn't lopsided. We were right there, and we could have easily tied that up or got on the right side of it, but we didn't. So you got to find a way and put that, park it, and get ready for tonight.
Where specifically tonight do you want to see it elevated a little bit?
I would like to see the energy go up and the execution get better.
Same thing?
Yeah, if we can do that, then we'll see where it goes.
Are you seeing they're hesitant to shoot the puck? Are you seeing that a little bit? A lot of times
No,
it looks.
well, see, and that's, I don't know if it's hesitant. Sometimes we get too cute.
Yeah.
And that's what we got to make sure. We got to be direct. And when we're at our best and we start building momentum, it's when we're very direct. It's the East-West plays, looking for the extra pass, that stuff. We're not there right now, and a lot of teams aren't there. It's do the simple things first, and hopefully you get rewarded for that. But yeah, because there's nothing worse on a 2-on-1. We had a couple 2-on-1s. We don't even get a shot off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We try to make the pass. It gets, that's frustrating. I'd rather see a shot, make the save, maybe a simple shot, and force them to make a save, than try and make a pass that may not be there and get nothing out of it. So I don't think it. I think it's just get rid of the cute in those situations, and let's look for volume. Let's look for getting something, maybe 2 and 3 guys to the net hungry. Just get it over the goal line. Doesn't have to hit the back of the net. Just get it in there ugly if we have to.
And is that the importance of having a guy like Boone that can lead the way, show that?
Well, I mean, you know, what does Boone have? 11 goals. I'm not sure where he's at, but
Straight ahead, yeah.
I bet you 10 of them are within the blue paint. You know, and he knows where he gets rewarded. You can take a lesson from him, absolutely, in how to get goals, how to, you know, tips, rebounds, second, third opportunities. That's what he's best at, and they're all the same. You know, it doesn't matter how you get it. Just get there and get it over that line.
How do you game plan against a guy like Patrick Kane? Obviously had a lot of success over a long period of time. Is it more of a let's just try and contain him, can't stop him, try to contain him type of thing?
Well, he's over 1,100 games and 1,200 points, so everybody's doing the same thing. How do you stop him? You don't really stop a guy like that. You try to minimize. You know, in a lot of these games, you're looking at the high-end guys and go, okay, how do you minimize the damage? And because he's an elite thinker, elite skill set, and he executes at such an elite level. He's been doing it for years and years, right? He's 34, I think, now, and done a lot of winning, and so he knows how to do that. Trust me, a lot of teams, quality teams, have game planned for a lot of years against him. So you go into that game making sure you're above it, making sure, you know, take away his time and space when that opportunity is there, physical when you can, slow him down, all those things we talk about, because he's so dynamic, it's very dangerous.